What is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at Polkadot, which is currently down 1%, but it is above $4. Now we're going to be jumping into exactly where I think Polkadot and a few other coins could be going over the next few days as well as a week. But before we do so, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. You can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members have been winning from simply joining up and starting to copy and paste the trades that we're sending out to them every single day. It's been absolutely insane. So yeah, make sure you join up. First link in the description. Now back to Polkadot. So overall, in the previous videos we've talked about accumulating Polkadot. Anywhere really under $4 we said was a really great buy, and anywhere under $5 was an okay buy. Now that was mostly due to the fact that we were consolidating around $5 for the better part of a month, and then after we got a lot of the tariffs implemented, the crypto market crashed and Polkadot went way under $4. It actually went to $3.50, and that's where we sort of switched our entry dynamic, where we started DCing a lot more heavily at these lower levels, and we switched the strategy to not accumulate once we get above $4. So yeah, it's been working out quite well right now. The market has seen a slight rebound, Bitcoin up to over 94,000, which again we didn't really expect, although we did plan for it. Nobody really expected this move, and that's because the tariffs haven't really been fully figured out yet, and we have in probably around 2 weeks the FOMC, which is going to dictate whether we have rate cuts or not, and I think the market is starting to price that in, a rate cut, which is why we saw this initial pump. Now the S&P also saw a relatively good move up. It is down slightly today. Like after this huge move up, we've just sort of been consolidating, and the thing we don't really want to see is where we previously get a huge move up, slight consolidation, and then dump. Instead, what we would like to see is something like this, where we get a huge move up, consolidate slightly upwards, and then continue the move higher. Now the healthiest option would be for Bitcoin to slightly come down, start using this as a support, you know, from 91 to 89, 88,000, build on that as a support level, and then come up higher, close off like 114. Maybe the maximum would be like 138, somewhere around there, and that's how it should relatively go unless some great news starts to come out. Polkadot, the plan is more so still the same. We're still looking for, you know, what was it, 3.5x, sorry, from the DCA levels we had, which is going to be like at an $11 sell rate. You know, looking to sell at $11, that's 3x, plus staking, it's going to be like a 3.5x including everything. And you know, historically speaking, every time Polkadot has gone under $4, it's always clawed back to $11. So yeah, historically it's been proven. Again, you know, history can rewrite itself, but relatively I think we're in a good standing outfit where we can continue to move up and we can profit. If you do want to risk slightly less, what you can do is, you know, start selling at like a 2x, which is only going to be at $7.50. And you know, if we're looking at the chart, when Polkadot really starts moving up in an upward direction, we hit $7.50 really quick. I think it's actually $7.25. So it, you know, once it starts moving, it really starts moving up quickly. So I think a 2x is easily on the table. Again, main targets are obviously going to be that 3x at just above $11. And then after that, we're going to probably leave some runners to just run. We're going to set stop losses in major profits, and we're just going to let it run in case some more good news comes out, in case the market continues to go up. And worst case scenario, if the market does reverse back down, that stop loss gets hit in profits and we are secured. Now ETH is another coin that's been down tremendously this run, and that's still under $2,000, which is insane to see. It has been really underperforming Bitcoin in comparison. We have seen a move up, but it is still resisting this resistance level at 0.236 at 1.8k. So yeah, it's definitely interesting. You know, it looks like it's resisting, it will come back down, but I think it's more so just trying to follow Bitcoin with a lot less of the same strength that Bitcoin has. So we're probably going to see it come back up if Bitcoin continues to go back up, but ETH really needs some sort of news, some sort of updates, something major in order for the whole narrative to really switch. It is still a safe bet in my opinion. Will it hit 4,000 again? The market continues going normally. I think yes. I think institutions will continue to invest in the ETF, and I think from that perspective it is still going to be a relatively safe bet. So on that side I think we're still okay. It's going to be like a 2.6x up to 4k. You know, if you're looking for just a 2x, then 3.1k still very attainable, I think. So yeah, looks still very decent, I would say. It doesn't look great because there's no update yet, but once those updates come, I think it will be very, very good. Sui, coin that has pumped tremendously. It's pumped 75% from the time we said to buy in previous videos and in the Discord. Yeah, Sui has a great team, had some great news come out during this bearish time, lots of ETF filings, lots of good updates. I definitely think it will perform really well. It will probably break an all-time high really soon as well. You know, we have a sort of support level right here at like $283, so it will probably come back down here, so consolidate a bit before the market continues going up. I really like Sui. I think it will perform really, really well this run. XRP hasn't seen that sort of major move up like Bitcoin and a few other alts have, but XRP is a really, really good consolidator. You know, whenever the market is sort of not in a great state, XRP will just consolidate relatively well. When the market is in a great state, it will consolidate upwards quite nicely. But when we get any sort of news regarding XRP, that's when the community, you know, sort of go ham. That's when you start to see huge pumps up, huge moves up, and that's what really changes a lot for XRP. So it's good to see it's relatively just consolidating. Once we get some more major news, again, you're going to see that pump up really, really quickly. Fetch, another coin similar to Sui, saw a huge move up. I think this did like a 2x from the lows. So yeah, good to see. Again, AI I think still will be the narrative this run. Render also saw quite a good move up. So yeah, I think AI will still be the narrative. Hopefully, you know, Fetch can start clawing its way back to way over $1 and way over $2 as it should be really, really soon. HBAR, coin that had some good updates as well, but hasn't really seen that climb up yet. Just consolidating right now at the support level at 18 cents, practically where our entry is. And yeah, we're still targeting the highs here for a 2.2x quite easily in my opinion. On the meme coin perspective, Doge has been performing relatively well. For a meme coin, it's consolidating relatively well. Dog with Hat, similar, just been trending up a bit. Dog with Hat I really like for short positions. There's usually really, really good shorts to find. As for Doge, I'm also prefer it for buying positions and buying into the upside. You know, we're buying at like 15 cents, looking to sell 48. Obviously, we can target slightly lower if the market isn't forming as we would really like it to see. A 2x would be at like 32 cents, which again I think is really, really attainable for Dogecoin. And that's practically it for the entire market. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help out a ton. And again, if you want to be copying my trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below. It'll be the first link in the description. And if you need a place to actually buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency for the lowest fees with the best sign-up bonuses, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.